Good day, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of your favorite show, The Get Real Show. Today we have a very interesting topic at hand. What are the signs that he's a player, or the kind of men to avoid? What kind of men should we be avoiding? Let's hear it from the rest of the squad. You guys already know what the topic is today. Signs that he's a player, or how to know which men to avoid. Yeah. So on my left hand side, I've got your girl Z. On my right, I've got your boy Ori. And on the far right, I've got your boy Victor. Alright, guys. So
Mazi.
how do we know he's a player, or how do we know what kind of men to avoid?
Well, as for me, I feel like if he's hiding his phone from you, then you should know you try to avoid that kind of person. Someone who is always trying to to bend the truth or to generalize stuff concerning you or stuff, I think those kind of attitude, someone who can disappear anytime without communicating. So I believe from those signs you should be able to know.
Yeah.
And also sometimes someone who always who's constantly busy to see you, that shows the other signs of him, and also who's constantly lying of where he is, and actually that, because he may not hide his phone, but you would find some things on his phone and he will always have an answer to them. He will always have an answer and put it upon you that you make him do that because you're insecure or something. So that shows a red flag for me.
Avoid insecure men. Number one, before I go to you, Victor, avoid insecure men, yeah? Like a man that will tell you you're doing something because he's doing something.
Exactly.
So he always thinks you're up to something because he has something to hide. That's number one. Number two, avoid men that will guilt trip you. Like if you bring up a topic, if you put a problem on the table, and he is the problem, instead of him taking accountability or apologizing or whatever, he'll now turn the whole thing and play with your head. Avoid men that play with your head.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go back.
They the ones they will mess with your mental health. You will think you're the problem.
Even though you're not.
He's the problem. Ladies, avoid. Number 3, abusive men, man. Avoid those ones. We're not going to get into that. Number 4, men that raise their voice unnecessarily. Just avoid them.
But what if it's nature?
Yeah.
So you don't know how to speak because you loud.
No, Ori is actually right.
No, that is right, but you don't know how to speak. Must you shout? Okay, there's a difference between being loud and shouting.
Always shout.
Guys,
That's a difference between shouting and being loud.
Melody,
Yes.
for me, you just made a very huge mistake. You know
Which
why?
one?
Let me tell you something. There's people, they take anger out by shouting.
Okay, so let's take away the shouting.
Okay. Let me just correct you.
Apologies.
There's some people, instead of them hitting you as a woman, they shout.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So we can't sit down like two mature people and talk. We need to shout.
That's what I'm saying. Then you as a lady, you're supposed to know how you talk. Sometimes you guys trigger people to I don't know, to bring out the monster in them sometimes.
It's because of your
But
lies.
not beating, not hitting, because I never done that and I will never do that. Only thing is that we guys, we have different ways of tackling issues like that. When it comes to shouting a woman, I don't actually shout. I will just leave you. I will just keep quiet, or I will leave. That's how I deal with my own situation when it comes to that. Some people, they shout. Some people, they hit. I know a couple of people, they hit. I was like, you don't have to do that and you must stop it. Some people, they behave also like me. They just leave. They just keep quiet, they leave.
They just walk away.
They'll just walk away. And that is the best way for that. And then coming to the topic of what we're discussing or what we're talking about, there's always a sign. It's not all about men, but there's always a sign.
But the topic right now we're on is men.
Yeah.
There's always a sign. Number one, I disagree with Ori a bit in what he said about phone,
Okay.
right? Because I think we can also have a topic about being free with your partner's phone as well, right? But let's not go there. The reason why I said I disagree with Ori is because it's been known to people that a guy shouldn't allow you to page his phone or her phone for you to know that he or she is cheating, number one.
Sorry, I don't think Ori meant it in that way.
Yeah,
I don't
he
know.
meant it like
No, I don't think.
But why, for
He
example,
said-
why will you be being on your phone for hours when you are communicating with your woman? Or why will you be closing
Putting it
keeping
upside
upside
down.
down? When-
That's for people that are doing it.
No,
There's
but
no
I
need-
think
there's
that's
no-
what
there's
I'm
no need
saying.
for that.
You're not listening
Yeah,
to what Ori
those are the
said.
things.
I don't think you're listening. Oh, okay, you're listening, but you don't understand what he said.
Okay.
There's a difference between
we are talking about the signs
Yes.
that you can get when someone is not
English is
interested
gone.
in you or something like that.
your phone.
You can't be
Tunji
putting-
always says it. Tunji always says, "How are you gonna have access to my body, but I can't have access? But you can't. I can't have access to your phone. How?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That doesn't even make sense."
And we're in
And-
a relationship.
Exactly.
And also, your partner might not even be on your phone with the intention to be looking for something. They just like scrolling
But anyway,
through
it's
general,
true because
like
there's a lot of people that are very dodgy when it comes to that. There's
English
other people.
disappeared.
There's other people. They're free to that. You know. I can. Sometimes.
no, but it's dodgy.
Yes,
it is
it's
dodgy.
really dodgy, and it makes someone to be suspicious.
Yes, because
So-
why are you talking to me and then you?
Do you know? I prefer.
Something-
Or why are you on
Yeah.
your phone? Or
Guys-
why must you pick a call and walk out of the room?
Guys, do you
Wait
know,
till
do you know,
he's
guys,
finished.
do you know? I prefer making someone understand than playing a dodgy game. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If there's anything you need to explain to your partner, you have to, other than making her to feel like there's
Some type
something
of
going
way,
on.
yes.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, and then in that aspect, for you to know someone is not okay for you, or he's doing something that is awful, I don't know. It starts when someone is not truthful to you. I think if you can be truthful to yourself and truthful to your partner, there's no way she can feel like you're cheating.
In the first place,
You know what I mean?
this partner of a thing is not there because at instance when you are avoiding a lot of things, how can you say we are in relationship? You are hiding your phone. It doesn't mean I want to go and pick your phone to
Yeah,
take
page
it.
it.
Message can comes in and say, baby, message on your phone.
And you start
You
sweating
understand?
just because I'm giving
But
you your phone. Are you
no,
mad?
It doesn't mean I want to go and
You know?
check it, and you understand. But when you are in a relationship, you have to be open.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If I
And you need to be open to communication too.
yes, and you are going somewhere you cannot discuss it with your partner. You just disappear for 2 or 3 days. You don't communicate with
And
that
then you
person.
don't want to be asked,
and
where
you
were
don't want
you?
to be, and you are saying we are in
And when you
relationship.
ask, they turn it on you like you're the one running mad.
Yeah.
As if you're stupid or something.
And they know, and when you even cut them and you see the truth, they know how to bend that truth.
Some people
to
are
make
very
out,
manipulative.
so
It's
they-
like they'll learn it from school. Seriously.
Yeah, she's right. She's right.
So
I just think for me personally, the types, I don't think we can really classify the types of men to avoid. I think you can,
But those
to
are
a
the
certain
signs.
extent. But also, I feel like your instinct will tell you, man.
yeah, when you see all these kind
Sometimes
of
your
signs,
instincts
You don't
are
need-
wrong.
Instinct can never be wrong in this life. Your gut feeling, your spirit is wrong.
Sometimes.
Nah, then your instinct, there's something wrong somewhere.
But when it comes to to correct you on that
Ah,
one,
this is
you
no
can
chop-
even
no chop up
even
well, well.
tell when a friend is not a friend.
And that's what I'm
That's-
saying. Your
yeah.
instinct is never wrong in whatever relationship, friendship, whatever. If you have a feeling that something is off about this person,
Yeah.
something is off about this person, instinct can never be wrong. You and your mind are wrong, but
Yeah.
instinct.
Number one, avoid someone that is not real.
Okay, how do
How
you know
do
the
you
person
know someone is not real?
Because
In-
people are
in
very
one or
good
two-
at pretending, Victor.
No, but in 1 or 2 or 3 occasions, someone cannot always hide in
but
the shell.
there are some
There will
signs
be-
that will
there-
show
there
to
will be
make you
something
know that this person is not real.
Yeah, and avoid someone that is fake.
We have a
Okay,
lot of
the
fake
first-
friends and fake
That's what I'm saying,
boyfriends.
because we're talking about signs, right?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if someone is fake to you, that means he will be fake till the end of whatever you guys have. So if someone is fake to you, obviously there will be other things that he won't let you know. Of which, if we're talking about these things, you have to be open and all that. And number 3, you just have to know where you stand with someone at the first thing first.
That is very important.
When you know where you stand with someone, you can actually and easily dictate if something is going wrong.
True.
But sometimes you may think you know where you stand, but you are not standing anywhere to.
I think that is. I think that comes when the foundation is already wrong, like from the beginning.
But when
that's when you don't know where you're standing.
Well, where the problem is that when a player comes into your life, and you thought you are ready, and you thought you know everything, how can you know all these things without all these signs? It will be difficult.
And some people are good at the game.
Some
people, they'll come and they'll ruin you, like finish you mentally, emotionally, psychologically.
And the problem, why? Do you guys know why it's very difficult to dictate all these things? Because most ladies these days, they prefer the guys that lie to them more than the people being real. It makes them not to figure out who's real and who's not, and who's there for them and who's not there for them, because they just want someone that will tell them what they want to hear. At the end of the day, they end up being victim of those things.
True.
You see, they don't dictate easily now. Who's this guy that do I have to avoid him? Do I have to deal with him? Because the things people are saying to you, ladies of these days, it makes you so easy to fall for. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I've made my point clear. You have to know that the person is not fake. Know that the person is real. There's things that you need to point out to know when someone is ready for you or someone is fake or real. That's what I have to say about it.
Avoid them all until your instinct tells you this is an okay one.
But sometimes people don't listen to their instincts anymore. They just want to go with the flow. There's people, they just want to go with the flow no matter what happens. But at the end of the day, they will criticize every man are the same and all that.
Man has come.
Yeah. So you just have, if you say you want to,
wedding every weekend.
We have a lot of weddings this weekend now.
So at the end of the day, the signs, like I said before, I don't know for other people. You just have to think, how am I understanding this person? Because someone can tell you that he's busy with something, and then before you know it, your mind is started telling you that the person is doing something wrong.
No,
you know what I
it's
mean?
not like that. But when
Victor,
you keep coming up with an excuse every time,
but who gives them excuses all the time?
No, not even. And also, people that are gonna play you, they're not gonna give excuses all the time. You said something, because they obviously keep up with what they do. They know. You said something about what did just go back? You said something.
Backward. You see.
I said so many things. So
there's something you just said. Now I'm trying to get back to it. But anyways, go. When I remember, I'll tell you.
Okay.
But the issue, what I feel like, a player will always be a player, and when they are playing, you understand. If you are vigilant enough, you'll be able to pick all these things they are doing. You understand? So. And the argument, something that doesn't cause argument, they will shut it up. They will put it as an argument. They will, all those things, guys, things.
And another big sign is, whenever you have issues, and you find out like your partner or the guy is always going around the whole thing, not coming straight to make you guys settle the whatever that is going on amicably. Just know that there is something wrong, and there will always definitely be something wrong in that relationship you guys are having. If he doesn't, like, I don't know, man. There's how you have a thing with someone, you pour your heart out for the things to be settled, right? But if someone is always beating around the bush, and then there's a truth that he doesn't want you to know. So you might as well avoid that kind of person before it gets out of hand.
Yeah, I'll be loving.
All right, guys, so you heard what we all had to say. Honestly, this is a very tricky subject. Let us know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, switch on your notifications button. I'm your girl, Melody Farida Masamba. Till next time, take care.